Friend and foe, this article explores memories from Africa, later reflecting on the commercialization of everyday thinking in Germany, an existential deep dive. In Africa, someone once told me, a Brit, leisurely sipping gin, that in Africa, your enemies won't be the problem. I waited, expectant, during his pause. In Africa, your friends are the problem. Oh God, was that racist? I thought. What was I supposed to do with that? Yet the words stuck with me. Over time, I understood them more and more. If you want to use someone to exploit them emotionally, physically, or financially, become their friend. Study them like a weather report. What are their desires, needs, and longings? Then be their friend. Does that sound ruthless? To me, it sounded revolutionarily ruthless. Machiavelli on steroids. But isn't that how life works? You might think this article is a reckoning with Africa. Wrong. It's a reckoning with myself, because that Brit's words haunted me through villages, cities, and back to Germany, where I learned his rule applies here too, just better disguised. I'm someone who enjoys naivety. Naivety protects you and feels good. It's also a luxury, the luxury of not needing to be shrewd. In Africa, such thoughts arise almost automatically. Africa, visiting Asia or South America feels different. Asia sparks curiosity. South America makes you feel the heart, called corazon, deeply. Sure, after weeks or months, there's a phase where discomfort sets in, the transition, where initial idealizations fade. Language barriers challenge you. You can't express yourself as fluidly as in your native tongue. But it's also a chance to solve problems beyond words. Many call this stage culture shock. To me, it always felt like a mild fever normal. In Africa, it was different. For me and nearly every traveller, culture shock was swift, unavoidable. Within 24 hours in Johannesburg, I texted a friend, I'm afraid to leave the hotel. I want out. Too intense. Johannesburg crumbled my European arrogance in a day. The city taught me kindness can be a trap. Distrust isn't a feeling, it's a survival tool. Joburg is a chapter unto itself. Even at Lake Malawi, a stunning place. Relaxed, loved as the warm heart of Africa, I met an African American staring blankly at the shore. Why do you look so pale? I asked. He said he'd come to see his ancestors' land. And he just wanted to return to the US. Disillusioning. Why? Honestly, nowhere else did I meet people like in Africa. I learned to spot the dollar signs in their eyes, a distinct gaze, akin to craving alcohol. Both desires seem wired similarly in the brain. The most broken souls I met, in rapid succession, were in Africa. I described it as an old, sunken wreck at the ocean's floor. Now, I see my perception was flawed. Of course, normal people exist in Africa, but as a traveller, you rarely meet them. Instead, you encounter the others, those who turn a walk from the bus to the hotel into a dubious adventure. The trick: move with purpose. Excitement in your nuance triggers their prey drive. Know your destination, eyes steady, like a lion tamer. Don't stop to gawk. With time, your nerves calm, and you jot lines like Africa is one vast village or God bless Africa in your journal. I share this for my channel friend and foe because Africa taught me psychological laws I'd never grasped in Europe. Their people are naive. Logic and etiquette don't work in Africa. Maybe in Asia, in South America. It's just rude. They'll call you gringo. But why is the German way of speaking unfriendly? A memory surfaces a young German, furious at a Berlin kebab shop. Snarled, I said please. He felt disrespected. That please sounded threatening, like employer German, passive-aggressive bureaucracy in full force. Now, I order within German a Heißt du Döner scharf. Tonal warmth matters. Of course, though now. Only vegetarian. Berlin 2022. The foreign kebab vendors speak flawless German. Headscarf-clad girls chat warmly about family. Africa taught me this too. But back in my student days, I was different. Psychological insights are never socially convenient. They defy denial. This article must navigate cliffs. The Brit's words unsettled me. Why did friends as the problem seem unthinkable? Was there a complex in me? Now we enter a Waermeyer's world, who said to children, I see something terrible is profit out of Austria's Waldviertel terrified generations with doom predictions. Aspiring prophets, take note to Paris always burns, then wars, plagues just recycle collective trauma into future visions. That's the formula. Prophecies demand caution, often. They're ego strokes or grifts. Elmira's face plastered on YouTube thumbnails. Suspicious. Media prophecies manipulate, pressuring people into collective fear. Christian fundamentalists have cried the end is near for 2,000 years to bully dissent. Not okay. Even if a comet destroys Earth as you read this, your life ends in your frame. The only prophecy that matters as long as we believe we're the rule, we're the game. But one Elmira prediction intrigued me: smartphones. He described people phoning with a cigarette box, playing with it. He died in 1959. No Star Trek sci-fi to inspire him. Let me clarify, prophecies are problematic. They weaponize fear, eroding objectivity. Yet, as a gateway practitioner, a la Robert Monroe, I believe in glimpsing past/future images, personal visions, not universal truths. Read the Apocalypse of John as a personal letter, not a global warning. Truth doesn't just liberate, it first strips what we clung to. Now, to Elmira's smartphone vision, could it be fundamental? Not trivial. War and suffering exist always, why focus here? The answer might be what critics warn of the smartphone. It embodies superficiality, not in ads selling joy, but in life, where nothing feels vital, except screen ads. Today, the Berlin student would order Fire app, muttering please like a dead leaf in modernity's wind. I said please. The student trembled. The vendor rolled his eyes. Suddenly I saw the Brit in Africa, whispering the sea. Here too. They just say customer, not friend. Germany trusts rules, Africa. Instincts. Both systems create victims. Systems language. Smartphones. Prophecies wield subtle violence. Germany codes control in politeness. Africa, intent in kindness, both deceive differently. The Brit was right. Not just about Africa, but anywhere people need and fear each other. The only question is, do you want the truth? Or, keep saying please,